Hello everyone, this is the Archfiend and welcome to Longbox Tetris number. It doesn't matter what number it is anymore, it's just ridiculous to give him a number at this point. Anyways, I've been falling way behind on making these Longbox Tetris. I guess that's the plural form of Tetris. Anyways, for you new guys out there who don't know what this is where people come to my website, which is what you're looking at right now. The link for it's in the video description. It's theawesomearchfiend.com, and you click this little picture here that Harry drew for me about the douchebags and the Pokemon guy and whatever. Anyways, it takes you over to this section in my forum where people post just random questions about random shit, and I answer them. I know, it sounds captivating, but people seem to get a kick out of it. Anyways, yeah, I got some catching up to do with this, so let's get this show on the road. Dave the Useless would like to know, why are there birds? Well, there are birds because God just simply felt it necessary for something to shit on us from up above. Other than that, I cannot think of one single reason why birds are here. WWE or TNA? Well, if the TNA stands for tits and ass, it would be tits and ass. But if we were talking about the wrestling organizations, it would be WWE hands down. Yeah, I've just liked it for a longer time. Duh, and stuff. Next page of questions. Alright, this is probably going to be about 5 hours long, by the way. I'm sorry, I should sound motivated when I make these for you. Oh, this is so good. I got hundreds of questions to answer for you guys. This is fantastic. Do you like YouTube poops? As a matter of fact, I do like YouTube poops. No Day Gamers is a very excellent YouTube poop out there, and that stuff he did with the Moorshoe show was excellent as well. It's amazing that an Australian kid, well, he's not a kid, he's 19 years old, it's some kid named Ryan, but anyways, it's amazing that an Australian has that much talent, because as we know, Australians are untalented. I looked it up one time, I saw it online, so it has to be true. Next question comes from Mr. Dude. If hell has a second name of underworld, what is heaven's second name? Well, that's simple. The upper world. Good old Geb with a question, chiming in with his first question here on Longbox Tetris number It Doesn't Matter. Is it true that you have a resemblance to Muammar al-Gaddafi? It is very true. And it's not just a resemblance, but it's an attitude and it's a way I conduct business that is very similar to him. So many times in life, like people just hear me on the phone, like, whoa, is that Muammar? Is that Muammar? No, I'm sorry, it's just some American kid. You got me confused. But yes, I resemble Muammar al-Gaddafi in so many ways. Anyways, what is my favorite Longbox Tetris episode that I've ever made? That is a very good question. I would have to go with, I don't know, number 3. It's actually a pretty dumb question. Like, I remember these questions anyways. Like, I remember these Tetris, I should say, not the questions. If Shane Dawson, Sexy Phil, and all other whores are doing YouTube wrong, what is doing it right? Doing it right is making entertaining videos that aren't whoring out your fans, that aren't trying to get people just to get views, not burping while making a video, and yeah, just being goddamn-taining to your fans and actually showing your fans that you care what your fans have to say, input-wise, critique-wise, and everything else-wise. Alright, Gab, is that a good enough answer for you? God damn it. Next question. Mr. Dude chimes in again with, I'm sorry, I'll center these better for you guys, I'm sorry. I scrolled up a little bit here. There we go. Perfection makes excellence. I just made that phrase up. Would it be the end of the world if YouTube whores would join forces to make a 2 to 3 hour special video about something useless with misleading thumbnails? And so I'm talking about people like Shane Dawson, Ray William Johnson, Sexy Phil, etc. That would be, I mean, that's kind of what the station is doing right now, so, I mean, that's your answer right there, so it's not the end of the world, but, yeah, if they got together and made some super long 3 hour movie, I I don't know. That would be the day that I officially stick the forks into my eyeballs and I don't sit there and contemplate it. It's the day I actually insert them into my eyeballs and eyeball pus breaks out all over the place. I will have a camera rolling when I do this. Don't worry, I won't let you guys down with that. Dave the Useless in here again. Favorite line of script from the U.S. pilot of Red Dwarf. Ladies and gentlemen, look up the show Red Dwarf on YouTube. You will not regret it. That is all. Since you like Christian rock, do you like bands like Skillet or 1,000 Foot Crutch? If not, then what do you listen to? What the hell is this guy talking about? When have I ever mentioned that I liked Christian rock? Collide, is this your first day here? Is this your first day watching my videos? Why would you say that? Next question. Holy shit, it's Shane Dawson chiming in. Am I a virgin? Of course I am. That's disgusting. I mean, first of all, you're not supposed to have sex till you get married, and on top of that, it's icky. It's like, ugh, I don't even want to go into details, but look it up online on what, sex actually entails. It's pretty nasty. I mean, I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but it's pretty gross. Dave the Useless chiming in again. What would I do if a giant CGI snake snuck into my mini fridge and ate all of my broccoli? Boy, that'd be a tough one. I mean, I'm an animal lover and an ASPCA advocate, and boy, I couldn't kill the snake. I mean, that would just be wrong. That would just be against my moral beliefs. But let me think here. I would... Shit, I don't know. I would probably lay out that trap that I caught the groundhog in my douchebag number. Was it 8 or 9? I can't remember. Anyways, I would lay out the trap that I caught the groundhog in, and I would put more broccoli in it, and then I would take the trap and I would throw it off the Golden Gate Bridge, and I would blame gravity for killing the snake, not me. There we go. That was a pretty good answer, I guess. I don't know. Nazi number 5, my favorite chat room racist here at the awesomearchfiend.com. It's kind of funny that I have a resident racist for my chat room here, and he lives in Washington, D.C. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. Nazi, I'm sorry. Why do people frequently say IMO or IYO after saying something completely unrelated to their opinion? It's quite possibly the most unfunny forced meme I have ever heard. It is kind of annoying. Yeah, in my opinion, or in your opinion, yeah, and I get what you're saying there, Nazi. But, yeah. I have nothing witty to add to that. I'm sorry. I can't wrap my mind around the fact that he lives with all these black people and he hates them, and that's just kind of funny. I don't know. Next question. Chuck Norris or Donkey Kong? Chuck Norris, because he is a real person and a real legendary godlike figure. Donkey Kong is just a smelly ape that got his ass kicked by a plumber. I mean, when has Chuck Norris ever got his ass kicked by a plumber? Never. Why do you hate Alex Kidd? Now, you got that all wrong. I loved Alex Kidd. I thought it was a great knockoff version of Mario for the Sega Master System. Do I hate both Alex the Kidds? Well, here's how I can tell you I like the Alex the Kid games, because not only did I not hate both of them, but I liked all 3 of them. Get your facts right. There's 3 Alex the Kid games for the Sega Master System. The 3rd one was horrible. I'm not going to deny that. I know I just said I liked all 3 of them, but the 3rd one was horrible. The first 2 were actually pretty decent, even though the first 2 are just polar opposites of one another. Just the gameplay was totally different between Alex the Kid and oh shit, see, I'm forgetting the name zone. I'm not going to say the name wrong because then people jump on me even worse for that. But anyways, yeah. The first 2 Alex Kids are good, 3rd one sucks donkey dick. If you had no choice, would you rather eat chocolate or steak? Oh, I would eat chocolate over steak because I literally cannot eat steak anymore. I've been vegetarian for so long. I mean, I haven't eaten chocolate in years, but you can just, jump back on and eat that. And yeah, anyways, good question, Christina. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, you will never know. The sycamore grows as high as an elephant's eye. Oh wait, that's Wrong movie. Anyways, favorite Mario character of all time. Let me see here. I'm gonna go with Princess Peach, because when I beat IGSRJ in Mario Kart, that's the character I used. So that automatically makes her the greatest Mario character of all time. Princess Peach for the win. Victory. IGSRJ, eat my dust. Next question. Mr. Dude chimes in again. If you'd get to be the #1 subscribed person in YouTube, not on YouTube, but in YouTube, what would you do and why? Man, I would just, I don't know. I would probably be dead. People would have come after me because I would have made so many enemies by that point. And if I was #1, oh my God, it would be balls to the wall. I would try to bury as many people as possible on the whore chain, as I call them on YouTube. But yeah, that's something we're just gonna have to keep in the category of pipe dreams, people, because that just ain't happening. Sorry to disappoint my fans that have hopes of me being #1, but let's be realistic. Shit ain't happening. Alright, this one man stated, breakfast and beverages are ruined. Is this true? Whatever happened to Sharkleberry Finn? Excellent questions there, Athena. And yeah, breakfast and beverages are indeed ruined. I remember when the Cinnamon Toast guys got knocked down from 3 to 1, and it was, I don't even want to think about it because it's gonna make me get emotional here just thinking about it. But yeah, beverages are ruined too, and yeah, I have nothing really clever else to add to that. And what happened to Sharkleberry Finn is they found out that the little Sharkleberry Finn character was homosexual, and once he was exposed for his homosexuality, shit just happens, and I mean, he just got kicked out. I mean, Hollywood's cruel like that. What can you do? Do I have a macro when you land that says, hello everyone, this is the Archfiend? Do I have a macro when you land? Like a plane, like when I land, that says, hello everyone, this is... The hell are you talking about, Midnight? I have no idea. Yes, there's a macro that lands. Is it true that Chris Boers' husband hits him? Well, according to the closed caption in his Mario's Missing video, okay, so the story is my husband hit me. That is true. I mean, that is his own words. I mean, I can't, deny his own words, TJ. He clearly said it, so it's true. If the gloves fit, you must acquit. Anyways, thoughts on 12-year-olds using the word faggot. My thoughts on them using that is that you deserve to be called a faggot, because when you go up to 12-year-olds with a big black dildo, what do you expect them to say? Oh, hello, Mr. Creepy Guy. Please come near me. No, they're going to call you derogatory words. So you should expect that, Mario. Jeez. Oh my God. This is going to be 10 hours long. Assholes asking so many questions. I mean, hello, guys. Thank you. Dave the Useless chimes in again with, will the third-rate gamer be my friend if I ask him nicely? No, I don't think he likes people being nice to him. I would try to be as mean and as evil as possible. Make fun of him. I don't know. Say bad things about him. Rumor has it he does heroin. I didn't really hear that anywhere, but I have no suspicion whatsoever, but let's go with it. I think he does heroin. So compliment him on being a heroin addict. That should make you become friends with him. That's pretty good. Go with that one. Odd bod, whatever. Jesus Christ. Why am I asking so many questions? And this is something that I wanted to point out here. Before Odd Bod typed in this question, he asked about 12 questions in a row that were all lame, they sucked, some of which were repeats, and I erased them all. And I erased close to 3 pages of questions here, and a lot of times it's not because, I hate the questions or anything like that. It's a lot of times these questions are repeats, and they're questions that are already asked in a previous Longbox Tetris. So I'm doing you guys the favor of not hearing me answer the same question again if you watch a previous Longbox Tetris. So I'm doing you all a favor. but sometimes the questions do suck. They're annoying or they're just whatever, and for the sake of entertainment value, premium, maximum, super duper 100% quality, manufactured, guaranteed here on theawesomearchfiend.com and YouTube/username thearchfiend, I will make these questions superb. Jesus Christ, that was stupid. Thoughts on Melissa. My thoughts on Melissa are that you use her for her picture to go pick up on little adolescent Shane Dawson fanboys and then post their screen caps of the perverted comments you have on my website in the user submitted photo section. Check them out, by the way. He, Postal Dude, he basically he talks to like Shane Dawson fans and uses like a fake picture of a girl that is in her teenage years and gets them to say nasty shit, and then they broadcast them on my website, which is just hilarious. Let me tell you, it's funny breaking people's hearts. Anyways, next question. Christina wants to know, do I think green tea is actually beneficial? Sure it is. I mean, anything that is green is beneficial, unless it's an infection on. Well, we won't go there. But yeah, the doctor said it should clear up any day now for me. But anyways, next question. What is my favorite WWE superstar? I guess Randy Orton. He has a lot of tattoos, and we all know that equates to being good. But I'm really down on WWE in all honesty. I'm running out of reasons to even like watch and support it, even at a minimal level at this point. So let's go to the next question. Do I like Charles Trippy? No, not at all. I think Charles Trippy is the biggest abuser of the YouTube system out there. Justine is the worst human being in the top of the food chain as far as YouTube partners goes. Shane Dawson is not necessarily the biggest abuser, but he covers up his abuse enough that he can pass it off on a lot of his fans and they'll think he's genuine. But Charles Trippy, he just doesn't even hide the fact. He is just a flat out, outright whore of the system, and it's like he doesn't even try to hide it. It's just so overtly obvious. Screw you, Charles Trippy. Your wife's a piece of ass, though. I don't know, are they married? I think that's just his girlfriend. Anyways, I don't know, I still wouldn't do her. Just the fact that she's had any association with that douche nozzle. Next question. Are you working on some sort of secret organization of intelligence? Because what I've seen is that you always talk about stuff that many don't know or think out of the box. My secret organization is definitely in works. It's highly classified. Therefore, I can't tell you anything other than stay tuned for October 12th, 2011. Ah, shit, I just gave it away. Anyways, hey Archfiend, what is your favorite food in the world of all time? My favorite food in the world of all time, I've mentioned this before, is a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit from McDonald's. Since we said all time, I'm covering something back from my meat eating days. I used to eat 2 of those like every single like Saturday and Sunday, and I don't know how I lived through that, but they're so good. They're so good. I mean, I don't care how good, like, you could tell me heroin or coke is. I guarantee you, if I tried heroin and then the next day I tried a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, I would be like, the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit was better. It was ridiculously better. It wasn't even close. The heroin sucked in comparison. In a future video, I will be doing both heroin and eating a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit to prove my point. Next question from Postal Dude. Hey Archfiend, what is your favorite typo in the world of all time? My favorite typo is the one that I always make. Whenever I type out the word just, I spell it J-S-U-T. Every time. I never spell it right. Every time I spell it wrong. I don't know why. I mean, the J and then the U, they're right on top of each other. So, it should be, a simple slide up of the index finger from J to U. I know that, but yet I type the S next every time. Every time. Ask anyone in my chat room. I'm so upset with that. God, why do bad things happen to people like me? Next question. Dave the Useless is chiming in again with, how many times have I been to Ozfest? Not enough. Simply not enough. Oh my God, we're over 19 minutes already. If YouTube was going down, would you be happy? Hell yes, I would be happy. I'd be a little disappointed that I'm not getting that extra spending cash, but I really don't need it. I would be so much more happy knowing the fact that Justine, Charles Trippy, Shane Dawson would have to wander out into the world and try to get a real job. And when they hand their resume in, they're going to put, I was a YouTube partner with 500,000 subscribers. And then the guy at Target is going to crumple up the resume and throw it right back at their head. I'm going to say, take your ass to the 7-Eleven because that's all you're good for. Raw or ECW? ECW doesn't even exist anymore. Anyways, next question. I was at a party and I have a friend who is a guy but looks feminine. Alright. He tied his hair back and as a joke he looked exactly like a girl. If I popped a boner, does that make me gay? No, that doesn't make you gay. Just the fact that you are Geb makes you gay. So nothing in some peripheral circumstance like that is going to make you gay when you're already Geb, which is gay. Geb is gay. I mean, they go hand in hand. Why are there birds? TJ, Dave already asked that, and I told you. They're birds because God felt that we need to be shot on from above. That is all the only reason. That is all the only. That's good grammar. That is the only reason why. Who, in your opinion, asked the most stupid, unfunny questions that you just don't want to answer? My bet goes to Oddbod. You'd be correct, Postal Dude. Oddbod had about, I would say, literally 35 questions. 35 questions. That's posts like this that I erased just to up the satisfying quality of the premium, superb, superfluous. I don't know why I said the word superfluous there, but anyways, it made this version of Longbox Tetris number It Doesn't Matter Anymore better. Why do people ask, why did I do this specific thing? Why do I always do this other thing? Wow, this was stupid. Why did I ask this question? I was just gonna say that. Dumbass. Oh, here's Homicidal K9. K9, a person who I also erased a lot of questions from here today. Why do people use your catchphrases and jokes as an attempt to get recognition from you? Because they want to just be some sort of extension of me and be cool like me. And to an extent it works because, I mean, my God. Seeing a catchphrase repeated? I mean, that's like up there with seeing a child be born. And hopefully it's your child that you see, but yeah, it's pretty damn important. I mean, I'll admit, I get a semi when I see people using my catchphrases. I'm not gonna lie. Next question. How can I have a life? I'm pretty sure they're on sale at Walmart. Check there. Walmart has everything else, including the ability to shut down mom and pop stores all over the country, but we won't get into that now. I have 3 Qs for you, Archfiend. I mean, oh, alright. What is your favorite food when you ate meat? I already answered that. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit from McDonald's. What is your favorite food now that you're a vegetarian? The potato and the peanut. They're neck and neck. Excuse me. What is your opinion on Dan Brown, aka Pogo Bat? My opinion on Dan Brown is that he thinks too much but doesn't know enough. I guess that's the best way of saying it, and that's about as kind as I can be to that douchebag. Anyways, Christina wants to know, I'm on Longbox Tetris number 11 now, right? Wrong. You're on Longbox Tetris number It Doesn't Matter Anymore. Oh my God, 23 minutes. Alright, I'll get through one more page of comments here, or questions, and then that's it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's try and hustle this up. Why does Postal not like me? Because no one likes you, and we are all teaming up to hate you. Ekmek. One of my favorite fans of all time. You son of a bitch, how you doing? What do my roommates think about my videos? I don't know. I haven't really asked them about it. That's a good question. I guess I'll have a more extensive... Post that question again, Ekmek, so that I can answer it in another episode. I'll ask them after I film this. Whose cleavage do I think is bigger, Christina or Chris's? Well, Chris is a little taller, so I guess. Well, actually, Chris is a bit taller. Christina's very tiny. No offense, Christina, but you're short. But yeah, I guess technically Chris is because just from the height, his torso is bigger. So you can look at it from that standpoint. It's bigger from just the height differential. I mean, my cleavage is technically bigger than all two of them. Anyways, do I give sloppy rim jobs? No, but I know a guy who does. And he goes by the name of IGSRJ. Get it? I give sloppy rim jobs. Whatever. Since you moved out of your new house, who is tending to my crops and keeping the farm running? I have a mule that I trained and I left behind. His name is Bert. Bert the mule. And he's very skilled at what he does. And I'm going to go back and check on him next month just to make sure that the farmhouse didn't burn down or anything. But I think the farm's in good hands with Bert. It's in very good hands. Opinion on new YouTube layout. It sucks. I already gave a video about it. Already gave my opinion in a video about it. Whatever. Was your departure from your old house a tearful goodbye to your parents? I don't know. They were about 3,000 miles away. Alright, more like 300, but anyways. I sell propane and propane accessories. Want to buy some? Yes, Mr. Hank Hill, I sure do. Why is it so hard to add an apostrophe and an E to Y-O-U-R? The world may never know, TJ. The world just may never know. And it's going to be one of those unknown mysteries like getting to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. It's just, the world's just never going to know. All right. Who do I think is the blah, 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 blah. What do you think is the more memorable catchphrase? Your "that is all" or "YT Watchdogs" YT Watchdogs which I just did great justice by sounding like a total douchebag trying to make the sound. Why does Uncle Sam call me a bag of douche on your website? He doesn't say that to me, so he must just be saying that to you. So I guess it's because you're a bag of douche, JTC545. Sorry about that, but. Hello, Mr. Archfiend. Oh boy, Boy Genius looks like he's on a roll here. Hello, Mr. Archfiend. I have more cues for you. Great. What is your opinion on David Spade? David Spade. Don't know. Never seen him before. What is your absolute favorite movie of all time? It is Goodfellas and Breakfast Club. I have to rank a somewhat serious movie with a somewhat jokey movie, even though they both have their areas of seriousness and jokiness, for whatever sense that makes. Why won't you ever say effing instead of p-hucking? Well, I just said it there. And if you don't answer, I'll ask you number 3 over and over until you answer. You better answer. That is all. I like how you capitalize T and H in that. It should just be the T. But anyways, I just told you. I just answered it. Just answer number 3. You won't need to ask it again. There. How you like them apples? What do you think of my questions? Geb, you are definitely the all-star question asker of Longbox Tetris over here at theawesomearchfiend.com. And I love that question because you got me to plug my website again in this video, because God knows I need people to come to my website and make me feel special, because I just, life isn't worth living unless I feel special when people come in to visit my website. Anyways, what is my favorite TV show that is on today? I don't watch any TV shows regularly. I mean, I still watch South Park, I guess, but actually I like Attack of the Show. I'll go with Attack of the Show because I just want to bang the shit out of Olivia Munn and just make her just drop dead from sex. Like, that's one of the few people I want to kill with actual sex. Olivia Munn. And next question. Oh boy, let's stay away from that one. Why hasn't the title of this website changed from theawesomearchfiend.com, now one mother p-hucking year old, to something else? It actually has changed to something else. And if we scroll up, see, Shane Dawson is a chode, that is all. So, yeah, sorry. These questions are a little bit dated here, but yeah, we get the point. So yeah, that answers your question. All right. Old Geb wants to know, who's more handsome, Geb or Chris Chan? I don't know. I don't even follow Chris Chan. I still, to this date, haven't seen a single video he's made, but Geb rapes people, so there's an somewhat aspect of handsomeness to that, so we'll go with Geb. Why are boy geniuses so annoying? It's a good question. That along with the Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop, and that whatever the hell other question that was, world may never know. Are you feeling lucky this Christmas? This Christmas I actually am. This upcoming Christmas I'm actually feeling damn lucky. More news on that as I get it. Why do you consider the so-called F word more cliched than words like shit? You will find out that answer in a future video coming very soon. Okay, you know what? Let's just try and answer them all here. Let's push this video beyond 30 minutes because half you guys aren't in a coma yet. Holy shit, this is ridiculous. So if a 1.5 page worth of questions took an hour to answer, how long will it take to answer more than 7 pages? Approximately 35 minutes, since I eliminated about 3 pages worth of questions from shitty questions from people like you, Homicidal, and Oddbod, and people asking insane questions. Anyways, how did I make the transition from a normal person who doesn't rob their body of nutrients to a vegetarian? Very simply and with self-control and perseverance, much like everything else in my life. It is something very good to do for yourself. And the next question is, why is it that a lot of the entries in the guest book are about medications and pharmacies, dealers, and stuff are desperate? Yeah, okay. The guest book here on my website is just plagued with spam. It's like ridiculous. Check it out sometime. There's a link for it up in the toolbar. Anyways, but yeah, I have no idea. Basketball player T. That's a unique way of, I don't know if you're advertising the word basketball player or what. But anyways, what is my birth date? My birth date is the day in which I was born. How did you feel when Kurt Cobain died in 1994? I was pretty bummed out. I like Nirvana. I'm just so glad that they knocked off all that stupid-ass hair band music off the face of the earth. God damn, revolutionized the entire industry. What was the 1990s like for you? Half of it was as a very fat, lazy kid that played video games 24 hours a day. And the second half of it was turning into the colossal machine of a man that you see today and kicking ass and taking names and graduating high school and going to college and reading a shitload of books. Ugh. Anyways, what is my opinion on Susanna whoring herself out with video titles like XXX Workout and Sexy Lovers Exercise? My God, she's sex pot. I mean, it's not like she's not promoting sexuality in her videos. It's not like she hides it, but she deserves to get attention, because if you work that hard to create what she has created for herself and her body and her image, then my God, a little whoring out isn't going to hurt anyone. She deserves to get extra attention for her videos, so more the power to her. If I was that damn chiseled, I'd be, shit, man, you'd never see a shirt on my videos. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of taking my shirt off in more videos. More news on that to come. Opinions on Mozambique. My opinions are that it is somewhere in Africa and has a lot of black people there. That's the only thing I know about that. Hey, Archfiend, I don't know if I asked this before, but what got me into pre-law? What got me into pre-law is I wanted to be a lawyer, and I just kind of said, no, I'm not that much of a shyster to be a lawyer, and here I am today, making videos on YouTube and doing other stuff which will remain nameless. What is better, YouTube's closed captioning or Geb? YouTube's closed captioning. It makes me laugh so much more than Geb does. And next question. A panda bear walked into a restaurant. He sat down at a table and ordered some food. When he was finished eating, he took out a gun and shot his waiter. He then left the restaurant. After the police caught up with him, they asked him why he killed the waiter. He replied, "Look me up in the dictionary. What did the dictionary say?" Geb, that is quite possibly one of the oldest riddles of all time. I think George Washington said it at his first State of the Union address. The dictionary said that the panda bear eats, shoots, and leaves. Booyah! Check out the big brain on Archie. Not that you need brain power to just remember one of the most common brain teasers of all time. Anyways, Why do members always get mad when you reply to others and someone else says something bad about them? I don't know. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Dumb question. Why are ardent metalers going to admit that metal is a form of a rock and not a rock of its own genre? That is a good question. Take that shit to the Geek Forum. What is the kind of tool you would attempt to capture the entirety of a genre within? What kind of tool? I was thinking of literal tool. What kind of tool would attempt to capture the entirety of a genre within 4 videos? I can think of someone, and he has 2 names, and he goes by the initials of IG. What do you think will be Sam's facial expression when he realizes he's been banned from the chat for the next 3.5 years? He will probably cry, and it would be a very sad face. Question for the Archfiend: would you use a condom during anal if the girl you were doing with was on the rag? No, barebacking for the win, but I'm not married, and that's a form of sex, so I still wouldn't be able to do that. That's a no-no. Final question from Homicidal K9K9. Oh my God, I'm going to keep this under 36 minutes, hopefully. What are my favorite competitive video games? None. Mario Kart, because I beat IGSRJ at that. Also, what is my favorite fighting game is Street Fighter. There we go. Thus concludes Longbox Tetris. Doesn't matter what this is called anymore because the numbers don't matter. Hope you guys enjoyed this. New people. Links in the video description. awesomearchfiend.com. Blah, blah, blah. Have a great day. Under 36 minutes. Eat me.